Welcome to Kickstarter Radio. I'm your host, Lipstickpaddy, and today we're looking at Dice Throne, Outcasts, the Halloween edition, and Adventures Unchained, which is an expansion for Dice Throne Adventures, which might be very tempting now. And, we're on 999 subscribers. You could be the 1,000th subscriber on the channel. Ooh, look at you. If you could think about subscribing, give the video a thumbs up. Ooh. Well, just for the record, I own all of the Dice Throne stuff. Not Dice Throne Adventures, because that didn't really float my boat, but the 1 versus 1 or 2 versus 2. 3 versus 3 not tried. But yeah, 2 versus 2. All great. Fantastic. Love it. The last time we came looking at this, it was the Santa Claus Krampus, which was incredible. It really was. And it delivered before Christmas as well, which was a surprise. But look at this art. I mean, they really knock it out of the park. So 4 characters, all horror based. This is going to be great, and of course it all is, you can combine any of these against any ones from the other seasons and stuff like that. I find it interesting that they're doing these thematic ones. Horror now, they've done the Christmas one. Where's season 3? Are we up for another 8 set of characters? Anyway, as you can see here, apart from the miniatures, which are for the Dice Throne Adventures thingy-majiggy-wiggy, you're not going to get them here. But of course you get the beautiful box with everything in, which includes instructions, and each of the characters get their own deck. They get a set of tokens as well to go with gameplay, and they get their own unique dice, which is always fantastic. Setup is super quick. You don't really need to teach it really, because they just need to read the card on the left, and there is difficulty. So if you're playing with someone who's new to it, just give them a really easy character to play, and I'll give them a selection of the characters that are easiest with less complexity. Generally speaking, though, complexity means they have a little bit of support, or they have some kind of pet class where you've got to kind of get the pet going as a second. The pet does your damage, basically. Those ones that have support in them, though, they're more like better for 2 versus 2 because you can help the other person. Let's keep going, shall we? Now, the Dice Throne Unchained, this is specific to Dice Throne Adventures. And this actually gets me more excited for Adventures because it had its limited a number of bosses. And here you get this beautiful Vault Witch. I do love the art. Not only that, but there's these one-shot maps that are coming with here, which are adding more gameplay to the base game. So this is really good. I like this. I really do. Thematic minions as well. More loot coming from here, so it looks spectacular. I'm very interested in this. Also fits in the Dice Throne Adventures box, which is, I didn't even know there was room in there for that. So yeah, very excited with that. Now, as we go down, the new loot table, nice. So the 4 new heroes look stunning, and you've got the expansion. So maybe this is a good time to actually get Dice Throne Adventures if you've been like me sitting on the fence about it. We'll see below. There is a pledge for that. Now, the pale lady here is a lichen. She's not a vampire, is she? You can see she's got a scratch on her face. She can get turned into a werewolf. So this immediately makes her difficult, I would say, because she's got 8 abilities and 2 ultimates. So yeah, you know, this is almost doubly difficult to learn. Now, it says here complexity is 3. So, not too bad, I guess. I guess it's self-explanatory. You just might get a little bit of interest, because I think the complexity here, if I'm looking at this lady, is in the hero cards, you've got cards that upgrade your abilities here. So you might get, for example, you can see this backslash here, which is a defensive. You can get upgrades to this in the decks. Whereas Pale Lady, her defensive is refresh. So you basically might get cards that are redundant because you prefer the werewolf or you prefer the Pale Lady. Or you might get cards that are upgrading the werewolf even though you don't like the werewolf, but now you're going to change to the werewolf because those cards now make the werewolf more better for you. So there's going to be an interesting dynamic going on with this character. I do like that. Raveness looks very nice as well, like the pet of the raven. Complexity 3 as well here. So yeah, looks fun with the pet. Headless Horseman, this guy is also going to be interesting due to his haunted head that he can pull off. You can actually pull your head off and use it. So that's kind of fun. Complexity 4 though. Why is this one getting more complex? I don't know. Maybe there's a cyst in there or something that makes them complex. I don't know. Necromancer. This sounds like my cup of tea. Really want to try this one out. Looks great. Complexity 6. Ooh, love it. I love it. I love the complex heroes. If you're a bit of a gamer, you can sink your teeth into the complexity and find the fascinating bit about it. You are going to be reanimating bodies. You've got standees for these. Interesting. So yeah, love it. I love that they've got this complexity. They're not really pushing a 1 complexity on you, so this certainly is not going to be a gateway feel, but I think it does have that fun. They certainly have uniqueness with them. So yeah, and I think Necromancer, that's not exactly cliche. The Headless Horseman's not cliche. The Raveness, not cliche. And the Werewolf Pale Lady, not cliche. So it's a big W for the design, in my opinion. All right. And with that gorgeous box, 50 bucks. Now, it says it saves you 10, but usually when you kickstart Dice Throne, you do get better dice. The dice, you do have the upgrade. There is that to kind of remind oneself about. And when it usually goes to retail, it never comes in a box of 4. It usually comes in a box of 2. And that's usually how it rolls. So yes, you get in those special dice and you get in the box. So those 2 things are why you're coming in here. Also, there is a promo pack that they're throwing on here as well, which you're probably not going to get easily. Now, the new gameplay bundle is the Dice Throne Outcast, the promo pack, and the expansion Unchained. This is specifically for if you've got Dice Throne adventures. But hang on a second. dun, 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 dun. 50 for the 4. Add 20 for the expansion of the adventures, but add 30 to get the base game of Dice Throne Adventures? Was it that cheap? $30? Dice Throne Adventures. Wow. So up here you get promo pack. Down here you get the promo pack. Gameplay bundle here you get the Outcasts promo pack. I'm getting confused here. Outcast promo pack. In the DTA bundle, was the Outcast promo pack? Is it the DTA promo pack? No, because that's Dice Throne Adventures. So what's happened to the Outcast promo pack in the DTA bundle? I'm sure that's just an omission that they've not put in there. Very confusing. Am I missing something? No, because the DTA does not include the 4. That's just Dice Throne Adventures, isn't it? This is why it's so bloody confusing. So it's not 20, is it? It's going to blow my head up. I was going to say that was cheap for Dice Throne Adventures. That's really not clear. Anyway. So you can get Dice Throne Adventures with the new expansion and the promo pack. That's $99 if you want the adventures. So really, you've got to put the 99 with the 50, 150 to get Dice Throne Adventures and the 4 heroes and the expansion. Right, so that's 150. So what's this pack here? Get Dice Throne Outcasts, you get the expansion, but you don't get Dice Throne Adventures. And this is why it's a little bit ickly-pickly, because the next thing they've got is the big pack, which is everything, all the painted minis, all the sleeves, and all that good stuff. That is going to be extremely daft as a brush to get that, because there's just too much content, isn't it? So for me, I'm definitely going to be pledging the 50 then, because the value in getting the box and the dice is something you don't get at retail. Now, if the late pledge lets you stick on adventures with this bundle for $99, that's pretty epic. It really is. But if you're going up to Dice Throne Adventures, maybe you want to get it with all the miniatures. And that will be expensive. Now, looking at these miniatures here, where is the Santa Claus Krampus? It's like it's been deleted completely from it. Because when Dice Throne Krampus came out, they didn't really let you play that. Did they? No, there was that. Yeah, you could definitely get these miniatures. I vaguely remember that because I was just getting the Dice Throne part of it. There definitely was miniatures. But why is it missing from here? I don't know. It is kind of strange. Alright, so add-ons then. You can get your sculpts if you plan on doing it with Dice Throne Adventures. You can upgrade the acrylics. This is pretty much not necessary. And the card sleeves, 100% not necessary. You can just sleeve it up as you normally would be. God damn it, these look fantastic, don't they? Now, it says 5 new styles to choose from. So these are 20 each. So if you go with the 4 heroes, that is an $80 bomb, isn't it? And if you go up here to the 500 whatnot, daft as a brush pledge, you don't get any of that. You don't get playmats, so I don't know, because these playmats almost pimp out the Halloween version of it, but they don't pimp out the other stuff. So again, there's like this lopsided thing, and I don't know why they just didn't bundle this up and just give you a bit of a discount, but you know. The boss witch looks fantastic. I do love that art. The green and the purple there look amazing, don't they? All right. Now, they've got this daily spotlights, which is nice. Unlocking content. Woo, look at it all. There's so much extra stuff they're adding. So I will come back and do final thoughts on this video and all that stuff. And maybe they will talk about the, late pledge stuff and what you can put together and things like that. Reduced shipping, it says. Ooh. Where are Mexico? Zone free. Not bad. No. Zone free for the new heroes. Just $13. Ooh. That's good, isn't it? That's definitely good. Alright. When's it coming? Next Halloween. Alright. Pledge Manager opens December 3rd. That's coming up soon. There is something to mention. You can't $1 pledge in. You've got to go $5 in if you want to come on this on a $5 pledge. You see here. Yeah, so new heroes is what I'd sit at. Now, if you pledge this, do you get the shop to add on? Minimalist sleeve pack. We didn't see that on the shop, did we? Oh, look, they've got playmats here for the rest of the cast. So potentially you could get this for the whole lot, but it would be an epic cost if you were going to do that. Wow. Because we've got, what, 8, 16, plus Krampus, 20. It's 24. 24 playmats you'd be taking. That's a $480 on playmats. If you wanted to put playmats out. If you think about the playmat, though, your actual player board, where's the playmat going? Right, so it looks like this is a shop, doesn't it? You can get the hero sculpts here, definitely. So you can add on a lot of stuff here. These are fully painted heroes from season 1 and 2. That's 8, is it? Yeah, fully painted hero sculpts for each of the characters in the seasons. Wow. Oh, they do have a playmat bundle, which is $150. I'll tell you what's missing from here is Krampus. The Krampus Santa Claus. He's just not in here, is he? I wonder why. I wonder what happened there. So that does give me hope about potentially coming on late pledge and upping my pledge to Dice Throne Adventures, because now there's like 3 bosses and it's become more interesting is what I feel. I won't be backing yet, though. Let's go back. Yeah. Can't back yet. I have to wait near the end. I get paid in the middle of the month. So, not a good time at the minute. But yeah, nice that it's got a nice 20-day campaign. And don't like these ninja ones. Anyway, obviously it's got its fans. We've got 7,000 backers, which is one massive boatload of fans. And yeah, this has definitely got legs. I think it will definitely fire up there towards a gazillion, 1 million, I'm trying to say. And when we get these daily unlocks, what the heck are these going to be? There's a lot of them, isn't there? First one's 3 cards. So, yeah, I mean, if these are all going to be pushing the expansion for Dice Throne Adventures, that again makes it more compelling to get Dice Throne Adventures, doesn't it? Again, when Dice Throne Adventures came out, you didn't know if it was a one and done. And this is the first expansion for it. So it does give more. It's like, oh, they're actually going to be supporting the Dice Throne Adventures. Finally, they're adding an expansion to it. Now you've got me interested because it, you know, when you've got Dice Throne Adventures, you've got your Season 2, you've got your Krampus, now you've got your Halloween version. That's got a lot of support. Dice Throne Adventures look like it's a little on its own, but now it's got the expansion, so could be a good time to go on Dice Throne Adventures. And maybe this is what they plan on doing is, you know, if they sell more Dice Throne Adventures, maybe that will greenlight a bigger expansion for it. But I guess at the minute, this expansion fits in the Dice Throne Adventures box. So if they were going to do a Dice Throne Adventures Kickstarter expansion, that would probably need to be a big box, would it? I don't know. But that does sound exciting, doesn't it? But whatever the case is, if you go for Dice Throne Adventures, it almost like the Vault Witch fits in the box. So that's like complete season 1.5 for it. Anyway, I'd love to know your thoughts down below. Do you have Dice Throne? Do you have Dice Throne like I do? Are you looking for the Santa Claus and Krampus? Because it's great. It is great. Why is that missing from the shop? Crazy, isn't it? Also, are you, like me, getting interested very much so in Dice Throne Adventures, especially with this expansion? Or do you have Dice Throne Adventures? Tell me, what are your thoughts of this Vault Witch? Gotta be exciting, isn't it? With those new dungeons to go through, the 3 one-shot dungeons, new items coming in for Dice Throne Adventures, looks fantastic. Really does. Anyway, peeps, whatever thoughts you have, leave them down below. And I'm on 999 subscribers. Maybe you will be the 1,000th subscriber. Well, if you're one of the 999, I do thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for being a subscriber. And if you've got this far on the video, please give the video a like, for goodness sake. It will give the video some more outreach on YouTube. Anyway, with that, it's been my pleasure showing you my thoughts on Dice Throne Outcasts. I got a little bit confused down there. Of course I did, because the pledge thingy down there is a little bit strange. And when I come back to do my final thoughts and we can reveal all the daily unlocks, maybe I'll have an answer, or they'll give us an answer, where the heck Krampus and Santa Claus is. So on that bombshell, thank you so much for watching. You take care, stay safe, and bye-bye for now.